Today we're celebrating International Women in Engineering Day. This year's theme is engineering intelligence, and we're exploring it through 3 stories. One about an engineer who challenged a system that said she didn't belong. Another about an engineer who helped create technology that now touches billions of lives. And finally, the story of a teenage innovator that saw a growing threat and built a solution that could help protect an entire generation. So, how exactly did these 3 transform the past, present, and future of engineering? Hello, Circuiteers! International Women in Engineering Day is a global celebration of the women engineers whose ideas, innovations, and leadership continue to shape our world. But there's a pioneer of the past that refused to let barriers stand in the way of her engineering her own destiny. In the 1950s, engineering wasn't exactly welcoming to women, especially Black women, but Mary Jackson wasn't interested in accepting limitations. In 1951, Mary joined NACA, NASA's predecessor, as part of a team of Black female mathematicians known as the West Computers. Their calculations helped support America's growing aerospace efforts, even as Black employees were required to use separate bathrooms and dining facilities at the workplace. Soon, Mary was offered the chance to work inside one of the agency's powerful supersonic wind tunnels. It was the opportunity she'd been waiting for, but there was just one problem. To become an engineer, Mary needed advanced math and physics courses that were only being taught at a segregated school. Most people would have stopped there, but not Mary. She pushed forward, completed her coursework, and in 1958 became NASA's first Black female engineer. For nearly 2 decades, Mary conducted aerospace engineering research focused on how air flows around aircrafts that travel at high speeds. Then, after seeing that women engineers still face barriers to advancement, Mary left research and moved into leadership. As a manager, Mary worked to create more opportunities for women engineers across NASA until she retired in 1985. Mary later passed away peacefully in 2005 at the age of 83. Years later, on February 26, 2021, NASA officially renamed its Washington, D.C. headquarters building the Mary W. Jackson NASA headquarters. Mary Jackson, she didn't just change aerospace engineering, she helped change who got the chance to become an engineer. Every barrier that Mary Jackson broke helped create opportunities for future engineers. And decades later, one of those engineers would help launch the AI revolution. Before AI could recognize faces, objects, or even understand images, it had a problem. It didn't have enough data to learn from. That's where computer scientist and engineer Fei-Fei Li stepped in. After immigrating to the United States from China as a teenager, Fei-Fei pursued studies in physics, computer science, and engineering before helping transform the future of artificial intelligence. Her breakthrough came with ImageNet, a massive visual database that gave AI systems millions of images to learn from. ImageNet helped fuel the deep learning revolution that powers many of today's AI systems, and also earned Fei-Fei the nickname Godmother of AI. But Fei-Fei wasn't interested in only building smarter machines. She wanted to build better outcomes for people. So Fei-Fei co-founded AI for All to bring more women and underrepresented groups into AI. Today, Fei-Fei serves as CEO of World Labs, a company developing AI systems capable of understanding and generating 3D environments. And most recently, Fei-Fei was awarded the prestigious Queen Elizabeth Prize for Engineering for her contributions to machine learning and AI. Fei-Fei Li. Her engineering intelligence isn't just about smarter machines, it's about creating technology that serves humanity. Engineers like Fei-Fei Li are helping shape technologies used by billions of people. But sometimes engineering intelligence starts with something much smaller. A single problem, a single family, and one teenager who decided to do something about it. The problem started with an email. When cybercriminals targeted Tejasvi Manoj's grandfather with a scam asking for $2,000, he nearly sent the money to a criminal masquerading as a family member. Fortunately, the transfer was stopped in time, but Tejasvi couldn't stop thinking about what almost happened to her grandfather. As Tejasvi researched, she discovered that Americans lose billions of dollars every year to online fraud. And it's the older adults that are the most frequent targets. So while still in high school, Tejasvi did what engineers do. She built a solution. Tejasvi created Shield Seniors, an AI-powered platform designed to protect older adults from online scams and fraud. Her solution quickly gained national attention. Tejasvi delivered a TEDx talk, taught cybersecurity awareness to seniors, and became a leading young voice in digital safety. Then came an even bigger milestone. In 2025, Time magazine named Tejasvi Manoj its Kid of the Year for her work protecting seniors from cybercrime. Tejasvi Manoj, she is proof that engineering isn't defined by age. It's defined by finding a problem and creating a solution. Today we celebrated International Women in Engineering Day, and its theme, Engineering Intelligence, which brings us back to the question, exactly how did these three transform the past, present, and future of engineering? Mary Jackson transformed engineering by opening doors for future generations. Fei-Fei Li transformed engineering by helping create the foundations of modern artificial intelligence. And Tejasvi Manoj is showing how the next generation of engineers can use technology to solve entirely new challenges. Different generations, different fields, different problems, but the same engineering intelligence. Happy International Women in Engineering Day, everyone. And if you enjoyed this week's episode of The Circuit News, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click those bell notifications for more incredible engineering. See you next week. And a special thank you to the Ming Hsieh Institute at USC Viterbi for making this episode possible.